Today we're looking at a unique affordable condo project very near two malls, and it's in Mandawi City, Cebu City metropolitan area, very close to the SMJ Center Mall. Used to be Gaisano J Mall, J Center Mall, where immigration used to be. No longer there. And yeah, I was visiting a friend and I took a long walk, did quite a number of condominium videos. This was one. I had seen these videos from a distance and I wasn't aware what they were. This is the unfinished. This is a model unit, and then I'll show you one that is furnished. Um, Big square buildings, each building, three different towers, and this is kind of what you get. They've got two different sizes, 30 square meters, about 30, a little bit more than 30 square meters, I think, and about 35 or 36 square meters, something like that, I think. They divided these up. They call them two bedrooms. You could knock out that center wall, I think, make it a one bedroom if you wanted, I'm sure. And pretty much how they come when you buy them. Um, I'll give you, and then we'll go over to the what they call dressed up furnished unit. And you don't get this, but this is just an idea how you can do the interior decorating. And they did a very nice job with their makes it look much bigger. You know, mirrors are very popular in these smaller units. Be careful you don't walk into the mirror. Would be easy to do sometimes. But I was surprised when I first heard the size. My thought was that you can't get two bedrooms, a two-bedroom unit, but they did a really good job. And anyway, all the cupboard space with the dressed up is more cupboard space. Different people like different types of cupboard type situations, and you got two AC units. Um, and then those two AC units would also cool your living room area. So yeah, you might use a fan or something like that. Depends on whether you're facing the sun or getting direct sunlight or not, whether you would have much heat hitting your wall or not. And I've got a lot of information here. I think the asking price right now for the 30 square meters is 3.2 million pesos, which is about 57,000 US dollars at 56 pesos to the US dollar. And at 3.2, I think that keeps you under the VAT, the value added tax of 12%. So you're not paying that 12%. The larger units, right around 3.5 million pesos, I think, which would be about 62,000 pesos. And I think they're the same length, but they are wider, a little bit wider. That's where you're getting your additional uh, space in there. And condo dues are set at 50 pesos per square meter. Condo dues, that's the lowest I've ever heard. Anything from
Maybe
70 on up.
350 pieces. Usually
Ah,
350 pieces for a lot. Will use if you want to park here, only one. It's only 1.5 per month.
Oh,
1.5.
1.5 to rent.
Yeah.
But I forgot what you told me, to buy the spot, how much?
135.
135,000 to buy the motorbike spot.
I think it would be a pretty quiet area. You're surrounded by this new tower here. It's going to be Radisson Red.
Townhouses right down here too.
Got townhouses. You're surrounded by other residential areas. Oak Ridge Plaza, kind of like a strip mall across just a long block down that way. Give you an idea. The long, narrow, somewhat narrow hallways, and that's how you save money. And there's going to be three towers, and yeah, the building on the left, Radisson Red, one of those gets condominium, commercial, and hotel all in that area. So The building there is Midpoint Condominiums. I've done videos there a couple different times, and they've got a roof deck up there. They're going to be putting in this area just there's going to be a pool, a basketball court, I believe, in this area, right out in this area, I believe. We're going to walk around the complex a little bit as well to give you a little bit of an idea. And I think there's one building is they're selling units ready for occupancy. They've got a pet policy, but only pets are only allowed on the uh, second floor to the fourth floor. So other floors will not have the barking, yipping dogs. So I think that's a good idea. I think had a friend lived at Solanea across from very expensive units across from Ayala Mall, and he had somebody with a dog right next to him, and the guy left the door open, and the dog would run up and down, barking up and down the hallway, probably peeing and pooping in the hallway as well. Um, what else? So I've given you the cost, the size. They're 19 floors. Each building is 19 floors. You can buy the motorbike parking spot, 135,000, I believe he said. Um, to rent a spot, 1,500 per month. Car, you can buy a spot to park your car, 1.2 million pesos, and I think he said 3,000 a month to park your car. Now, where I live, for the last 3 years, it cost 6,000 to park a car to rent, and it would cost me 3,000 to uh, rent a spot for my motorbike. And they're using precast concrete wall panels, I guess, part of that building system. Interesting area. It's really all these new Midpoint and the Redison Red in that area. The new condominiums going up over there. You know, the average new condominium price right now for a 22 to 28 square meter condominium is in the 5 million to 6 million range, and even the higher units even above that. So these are going still in the 3 million range, so it's much more affordable compared to those more expensive newer ones. And I searched for rentals here. I didn't find any online. I did not look at Facebook Marketplace yet, but I am guessing that in the very near future, you could, and even now, you can probably find some units for rent, and they will probably be less expensive than I'm guessing anywhere from 12 to 15,000 range for the rentals. Some people might, if they furnish it well and offer cable and that type of thing, they may ask for more, but that would be the range that I would suspect coming out of here. Anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.